It took years to understand this truth. The game was never the problem, my mind was. Behind every choice, three forces were competing for control. They weren't mystical or symbolic. They were real patterns of thinking, sharpened by pressure and exposed by risk. Over time, each force took on a clear identity, vivid enough to study, strong enough to shape outcomes. The first voice was Logicus King, orderly, steady, analytical. He didn't react, he assessed. He remembered the notes, the rules, the structure. He saw rhythm where others saw randomness. He was the architect of discipline, the part of the mind that keeps decisions sharp and measured. The second voice was Rashawn, fast, loud, emotional. He felt everything, wins, losses, streaks, swings. He wanted to act, fix, chase, press, push. He wasn't wrong. He was human. But unchecked, he turned clarity into chaos and a calm session into a spiral. The third voice was the neutral observer, quiet, precise, unbiased. He noticed what neither Logicus nor Rashawn could see. He saw patterns in posture, pressure in breathing, tension in the jaw. He caught the moment a clean decision slipped into reaction. He didn't guide, he revealed. These three voices live inside every player. Most don't recognize them, but they feel their effects every session. The hesitation, the chase, the rush, the crash, the clarity that comes too late. Players lose, not because the shoe turned, but because the wrong voice was in control when the moment mattered. The purpose of this book is simple: to help you recognize, separate, and eventually lead these voices. Not by suppressing them, not by pretending to stay positive, but by understanding the internal dynamics that determine your behavior long before the cards fall. These 52 scrolls, one for each week, are the inner conversations that shape a disciplined mind. Real moments, real pressure, real corrections, real growth. Each scroll shows how Logicus guides, how Rashawn reacts, and how the observer keeps everything honest. Over time, these voices stop battling and start aligning. The table slows down. Options become clear. Impulses lose their grip. Decisions become cleaner, calmer, sharper. A player who masters systems wins occasionally. A player who masters himself wins consistently. This book is the training ground for that mastery. Welcome to the inner table. The real game starts here.